We live in a time of extraordinary medical technology. We can replace joints, transplant organs, prescribe powerful medications, and yet, heart disease remains the #1 cause of death. Type 2 diabetes continues to rise. High blood pressure affects over 1 billion people worldwide. We call these normal. We call them part of aging. But what if they are not normal at all? In How Not to Die, physician Michael Greger asks a disruptive question. How much of modern chronic disease is actually preventable, not manageable? Not treatable, preventable. The book argues that many leading causes of premature death are strongly influenced by dietary patterns. And if that's true, then the implications are enormous. This is not a celebrity diet. It's not built on testimonials. The structure is systematic. Each major cause of death is examined individually. For every condition, the author reviews population studies, clinical trials, and biological mechanisms, and then asks, what does the totality of evidence suggest about diet? The emphasis is not perfection, it's probability. One of the most powerful aspects of the book is its focus on mechanisms. It explains how saturated fat can impair endothelial function, how fiber affects blood sugar regulation, how antioxidants interact with oxidative stress, how certain plant compounds influence inflammation pathways. This is not philosophy. It's physiology, and biology responds consistently to repeated inputs. The book contrasts two dietary patterns, one high in processed foods, refined sugars, excess sodium, and large amounts of animal fat. The other centered around whole plant foods, vegetables, legumes, fruits, whole grains, nuts, seeds. The argument is not ideological, it's comparative. Different patterns produce different outcomes. Over time, those outcomes compound. Modern medicine excels at acute care, but chronic disease develops slowly, over decades. The book proposes shifting focus upstream. Instead of waiting for symptoms, change the conditions that create them. This is prevention as strategy, not restriction, not fear, strategy. To be clear, the book does not claim diet makes us immortal. It does not guarantee outcomes. It discusses risk reduction, statistical probability, patterns observed across populations. It's about shifting odds in your favor, and small shifts in risk, repeated daily, become meaningful over years. If even a portion of chronic disease is influenced by food, every meal carries information. Every plate becomes a decision point, not in a dramatic way, but in a cumulative way. Biology keeps score quietly, and patterns, not single meals, determine direction. In this series, we will examine the book chapter by chapter. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, brain health, kidney function, immunity. We will unpack the mechanisms, clarify the evidence, separate strong research from weaker claims, and make it understandable, because informed decisions are powerful decisions. If you value thoughtful, evidence-based analysis, subscribe to Book Bites Guru. In the next episode, we begin with the leading cause of death worldwide, heart disease. This content is for informational purposes only and is not intended as medical advice.